Hello, but welcome back to EU4 Paradox Gamer playing. This is turn 8, and we're gonna fire the artillery there. And the Stuk moves out of the way because there's an enemy artillery up somewhere around here that could actually reach it, and I'm not interested in that. We cannot reach the airfield this turn, but we surely will get there next turn. The Junkers does not have a lot of range. Now the infantry kept coming back last turn, so we have a lot of 1 strength units, which I won't bother shooting at with the artillery. But what the artillery can shoot at is the heavies down here and the enemy artillery down here. And then we'll just simply take out these guys and these guys. Enemy planes are gone, so they will not bother us again for a couple of turns. The artillery does not have anything to fire at. Down here, the fighter actually landed, so we have an enemy fighter grounded there, and the PE-2 attacked here, attacked my my Panzer. So my fighters can get busy with that. We have a fighter here, we'll go there and take 3 points off. The other fighter is here. We'll come down here and finish it off. Okay, let's take some shots at the... or I can just go up here. No, this is much better. Move up here and take a shot at the AA gun. Takes it down to 3. And pushes it out of the way, so my Stukas now can fire on the artillery. This one can't reach, so it'll bomb the town. Hang on, let's wait until we might be able to take out the AA gun entirely. Not with this one though. Romanians we can use to take out the fighter on the ground. Alright. Move these guys up. So no more enemy aircraft down here. We have a fighter coming up. So this Soviet infantry we need to take care of. The artillery is not that dangerous anymore. So I'm gonna use this one to take out the AA gun. And then we'll use the Stuka to bomb the infantry on the ground. Then we'll move in with this tank and with this tank. And the Romanians. Okay, so I didn't take it this turn. I think this Panzer will take out the Valentine. So we'll not regain organization. Just want to get rid of it. Now the artillery can start moving up without the fear of enemy aircraft. That also goes for the AA gun. Hang on, there was an artillery over here. I have to avoid that, so move up here. Gebirgsjäger. Let's get them up here. I think it's time to replenish this one, so bring it up on the road and boom. Alright. Up here. Situation a little bit more critical. Oh, these guys are gonna run away. And we need some new infantry over there. The artillery will focus on infantry, specifically these guys. KV will take a shot at the T-34. Let's bring some infantry over here. These guys up here. Do you want to take this shot? They've got more infantry that can come in and finish it off. Yeah, let's do it. Take this shot as well, move up. Bring these guys up there. Get these guys over here. Replenish. Take out that one. And then move the Hotchkiss over here. Take a shot at the IL-2. 1 damage. It's down to 2 now. And we got 11 points for the Romanians, which we will use to get this guy back up to 4. The heavies back to 4. Alright, looks like we're okay now. Right, things are looking pretty good, I would say. So we're turn 8. In the south, artillery will hit my Panzer. Hits the organization down. The other artillery hits the Romanians, taking 1 damage. Stalingrad north, conscripts attack the. You can see that. MG nests, 4 damage. More conscripts moving around east of Stalingrad. Back in the northwest, the IL-2 now attacks my KV. Should not do any damage. Yeah, 0 damage. We got heavy infantry in the south. Where are they? I don't see it. I just hear it. Artillery north Stalingrad hits my MG Foxhole. Northwest we have infantry incoming. There's a T-34 now arriving. You can see that. It attacks my heavies. AT gun does its job. 4 damage to the T-34. Only 1 on the heavies. Perfect. KV is starting to arrive. And they have some more infantry that is going by the road. The T-34 attacks the Romanians as expected, causing 3 damage to the T-34. Okay, that's bad, because it's going for Moscow now. Moscow. I have to cut it off. More units arriving. This is brutal. 2 damage to the Romanians, 2 to the Soviets. Heavies are getting attacked, but they return in kind. 3 damage to the Soviets. Back in Stalingrad north. Another 2 damage to the foxhole. Turn 9. Let's stay in Stalingrad. Make sure to remove that one from the map. Air supply. The Luftwaffe has successfully touched down on Gumrak airfield into the Stalingrad pocket. More resources are now available for the defenders, and their supply depots have been refilled. Nice. So that gives us another 22 points. To use on what, I don't know, but... I think we'll just rest our case here for now. Perhaps this guy, because it's down to 3. Use 10 points on him. The rest are looking good, and then we'll save the remaining 12 to see if we're gonna need it somewhere else. And that's pretty much the Stalingrad pocket. Let's go over to the northwest. I'll prioritize to take this tank out of supply by moving the Romanians down here. We got more infantry arriving here. Let's get the Romanians into the town. I'll force the artillery for another shot. There is an enemy fighter over here. I might as well take a shot at that. That's gone. Right, heavies will simply replenish, and the KV the same. I don't care about these guys standing there. And then the Romanians, I can get 2 up to 5. And the AT gun also. Replenish, replenish, replenish. Alright, let's try to get these guys over here and start digging in. And then we have these guys in reserve. Pull them back. Still a bit weak over here, but we have more guys arriving now. And we have something to do down here. If he gets close to Moscow, I could always buy another unit or revive a unit. Question is, how far can he go? I have lots of AT guns that I could revive. I guess the Flak 88 will still have a point left, a star left if I revive it. It would cost me 60 bucks, but it's useful later on as well. So let's do it. Okay, it only has half a star, but we'll put it in Moscow. And it's in AT mode, so if the tank comes down here, we'll deal with it. Rest is looking good. Down here. No more enemy aircraft. That's point number 1. And then we have plenty of Stukas. But I'll take out the enemy artillery on the ground, so let's focus on these guys up here. That AT gun is nasty. Let's make sure that we take that out. Nice. Right, take the town. Get this one out of the way because the artillery keeps firing at it. Just move it out of the way here. The Romanians will dig in here. If the conscripts try anything, then okay, we'll take a shot at them. This artillery has to go. There's no doubt about it. Bye bye. Now this artillery is almost in range. Let's move over here. And bring this one up this way. SS, move them up. Gebirgsjäger, they will just step on the brake. Just move them up one. So we have a fighter here, which is going up there, just to support the Stukas, and the remaining fighter will land on the airfield that we have right here. Romanians will stay there. I will not replenish them because I probably need the points somewhere else. Alright. Yeah, I think that was it. Soviet turn 9 it is. Artillery fire in Stalingrad. In the south, we have heavies mortar firing the Renault R35, which loses a little bit of organization. The BA-20 is attacking the Romanians. No, decides not to. In the northwest, we have an onslaught. Infantry arriving. Now you can see it. The T-34 takes a shot at my infantry. The Romanian AT gun takes care of it, but then comes the other T-34 and the KV arrives as well. KV attacks my heavies, 2 damage, but 2 damage to itself due to my AT gun in the back. The other T-34 attacks the Romanians. The AT gun does its job and does 3 damage to it, but obviously one of the others will come in and finish off the Romanian infantry. Other units are just moving about. Nope. Okay, they might actually survive. Heavies get attacked again. 5 damage to the oncoming infantry. And here comes the... was that the BT-7? Okay, let's see if the Romanians survive that attack from... they've got 2 chances. No, they're dead. Kind of expected that, but it's okay. That was worth it. And we have the fighter back. Hotchkiss will take a shot at it. 1 damage to the fighter. Now in Stalingrad, mortar fire on the empty foxhole, and the fighter is back. Strafing run does no damage. There should also be a bomber up here somewhere. More conscripts arriving west of Stalingrad. Supply airlift. Another flight of Junkers 52 transport planes has arrived to bring supplies and ammunition to Gumbrag airfield in the Stalingrad pocket. I think we'll move it over here. We do have an enemy fighter here in close by. I'll take a shot at it. 3 damage, which will take the fighter down to 3. So it's not really that dangerous, but it could go for the Junkers. Alright, let's start moving the flak up. Right, I'll not bother too much about the BT-7. Instead, I'll come in here, destroy that one, destroy these guys, and we got the Romanians coming over here. So our flank here is intact again. Replenish these guys. Artillery will take a break now because we don't have any imminent threats. The heavies continue to just replenish. Let's try and take out that T-34. We'll take it down to 1. And then there's the BT-7 over here. I think we'll just leave it and dig in instead. There's more infantry arriving here. So I think that's it for my moves over here. Down here, still no sign of enemy aircraft. So let's take this primary, or yeah, we're gonna send someone up to take care of that AA gun so that we can start hitting the artillery. But that's gonna be next turn. So in this turn we will hit the Soviet heavy infantry guarding the primary. All 3 Stukas. Takes it down to 7. And then we have the T-34s arriving. I actually took 1 damage from that, which I'm not really happy about. So let's make sure that that AT gun goes. And then we can take the town. And finish off this one. Now we'll hit that AA gun next turn. Start working that BA-20. I do have 15 points for the Romanians, and since we have nothing up here, we can start replenishing this guy, and then we can start working on the artillery after that. We have a fighter here that will replenish down to 242 now from heavy damage. We have some fighters up here, they will just remain in place. This one will stay for now. Okay. Back to Stalingrad. We have incoming forces over here, the conscripts. Let's take a shot at them. And another one. And use the Panzer IV to take them out. Boom. On the east side, there's not much to see here. We have the heavies. Let's take a shot at them down to 3. And that's pretty much it. Oh, we have a fighter as well. I can't reach it, but I can move this one over there. Soviet turn 10. In the south, we have artillery firing on my SS units. 2 damage. The fighter keeps strafing in the northwest. Does no damage. You can see that now. Back into the south, the BA-20 moves 1 hex and then moves back 2 hexes and does nothing. North Stalingrad, the fighter returns to base. That takes us back to the northwest, where we still have loads of enemy infantry. We have 6 units incoming, plus the ones that are already there. You can see that. And nothing happening right now. Still need the KV to do something. Now they're just moving some infantry about. One of them is going close to me now, and it attacks the Romanian mountaineers, causing 1 damage and takes 2 in return. The KV relocates towards my KV, but chooses to attack the Romanian infantry, and the AT gun ensures 2 damage to the KV. The remaining T-34 goes all the way to the western edge, and the cut-off BT-7 moves 1 hex. Artillery in Stalingrad fires, does no damage. Still no major attack on Stalingrad itself. I think we have repelled most of it. So we need to land that second Junkers to get that objective filled. And then we need to relieve Stalingrad. I think that's basically it. AI is still thinking about it, but goes back to the northwest. We have infantry moving about. Lots of it. But none of them are in position to do any damage. The BT moves down and takes the airfield right next to my town, my other town. I'll show you. Fresh infantry arriving east of Stalingrad. Does 3 damage to my engineers. Let's see if they can follow up with anything. No. That's gonna be food for my artillery. North of Stalingrad. Infantry arriving, only 3 strength. They do 2 damage to the armored car though. Strange. In the south we have infantry arriving to the scene, and also a T-34 arriving. And I think you saw that, yeah, you saw that here. Just gonna show you over here. BT-7 moved down and took this one, and the T-34 moved out here. So we have some stray Soviet tanks around, and here only the KVs left, but lots of infantry is incoming. I'm gonna put a break in here, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.